Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am showing you how to get this cranberry eye look that is perfect for the holidays or really any time of year. So if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. Okay guys, to start off this look, I have already primed my lid with concealer and then set it with translucent powder. Really, you can do this however you want, but you do want to prime your lids. All right, so the very first color that I'm gonna go into is actually orange. Believe it or not, it's actually gonna help the pink or the raspberry pop. So I'm gonna go into this color right here. This is called Centerfold. It's by Lime Life, and I'm just taking it on a big fluffy brush. And then I'm just putting this in my transition area. I want this just to be nice and soft, but it's also gonna help everything just kind of blend together beautifully and just add a little bit of warmth to your eye. From here, I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is called Raspberry Beret. Now it's kind of a flat brush. This is what I kind of want. I want it to be fluffy, but I want it to be able to fit right into my crease. So I'm just gonna take that Raspberry Beret, tap it off, and I just wanna go right into my natural crease. Now, if you have hooded eyes, absolutely do this with your eyes open. That way you're able to see exactly where you're placing this color. So just kind of going across, all the way across, then you can take a little bit more, and I do wanna fill in about a third to a half of your eye with this Raspberry Beret. And I'm just gonna place the color there because then I'm gonna go back in with that original brush that we used, and I'm just going to kind of help it disperse, just kind of soften everything, get rid of any harsh lines. So just kind of really soft circles and just go windshield wiper motions over that. It's okay if you do cover up some of that centerfold. That's what we want. We kind of just want it to blend beautifully together. And I promise you the centerfold actually, it's doing more than what it seems like it's doing. If you do seem like you have a little bit of some harsh lines up at the top, take a little bit of that centerfold again and just go lightly over those lines, and it's gonna help blend it out. From here, I am gonna dip into some black. People are scared of black, I get it, but when you mix the two together, you're actually going to get a different color. It's just kind of deepening up that Raspberry Beret. So I'm gonna take the black, it's called Dial It Black. I'm just gonna take a little bit of it on a little tiny fluffy brush. These aren't really that fluffy, but they're not stiff. So when I say fluffy, they just have a little bit of poof to them, but really not much. Okay, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna do this on my outer V. Okay, I do have semi-hooded eyes, so I want to kind of look into the mirror as I'm doing this because I want it to come up just slightly onto the actual hood because it helps it push it back, but it also makes it look like I have more lid space than I actually do. So I am gonna actually, after I have the placement of where I want that, I'm gonna take a little bit of the black and a little bit of the raspberry, tap it off, and then go over it. This is gonna actually make it kind of like a dark purple. And then I'm gonna go back in with that flat brush that we used with Raspberry Beret, and then I'm just gonna help it work it into my crease as well as just help everything just blend together. That's why I always keep my brushes close that I'm working with, because I do tend to go back and forth between them to use them to blend out or add a little bit more, that kind of thing. Once you have it blended out, see how that black, it really just turned kind of like a really pretty purple when you add it with the Raspberry Beret. That's what I use black for. It's really just to deepen the colors that I'm using. So it's crazy how it actually makes different colors as well. So don't be afraid of black, just use it sparingly and a little bit goes a long way. So now I'm gonna take this shimmery color up here. It's called Sweet Dreams, and I'm taking it, this one's actually you can use a concealer brush, but this is actually just a flat brush. There's no fluff to it. It is good for packing on color as well as, like I said, concealer that kind of thing. So I'm gonna take Sweet Dreams, put just a little bit on there. I'm actually gonna go over into the inner corner. I want this look to be nice and bright, and if you leave the dark there, it can tend to close up your eye. That's not what I want. I want it to be nice and bright, and it opens up your eye. So just kind of do like the inner third. If you do tend to go over toward the halfway mark, it's okay, because we're gonna go back in with that flat fluffy brush and go back over right in the middle. And what this is gonna do is it's gonna stitch them up together. Now, I did not add any more color to this brush. I'm using what is left on it. And I'm just kind of going back and forth between the two colors and the two brushes, really just to get the look that I'm wanting, to have it nice and bright. Eyeshadows tend to be attracted to other eyeshadows. So the dark shadows are actually attracted to the light shadows. And so that's why I like to go over with the light last, because you are putting it over the dark and not making it as dark. I am gonna bring that color down onto the inner corner of my eye. Then I'm gonna go back in with that small fluffy brush, just dip very gently into Dial-It Black or any black you have. And then just kind of go right up next to your lashes and go about halfway. Then we're gonna take, again, that flat, fluffy brush. I'm gonna show you guys a closer look at it. See how it is fluffy, but it goes flat. That's so you actually can get right into those creases and that kind of thing and get real detailed. But the point of it actually makes really great for also putting color underneath your lashes. So I'm gonna go into Raspberry Beret. If you're noticing, I'm only using like 4 colors for this look. It's just about where you place them and using them in a certain way that it makes it look like there's so much more than there really is. So I have a little bit of the Raspberry Beret on there. And then I'm just going right over the whole entire lower lash line and really just smoking that out. By putting it on top of that black, it's gonna also smoke up that black so it's not as harsh. And it turns it that really pretty purpley. And then just blend it up. I do like to connect the two up here at the top, just so it looks like it's one continuation. Lastly, I'm gonna take a little bit more of that Sweet Dreams and then just put it right on top of my brow bone, just following my brow. From here, you absolutely can add liner if you'd like. I'm not going to. I kind of want these colors to shine. And because I do have a semi-hooded lid, I don't want the eyeliner to take over. From here, I'm just going to put on a couple layers of mascara. My favorite mascara is this waterproof one by Lime Life. It is amazing, and it's probably the best waterproof mascara I've ever used. It holds a curl like a dream, but really just putting a few coats of your favorite mascara will absolutely finish off this look. Here is our final look, an easy cranberry look for all of your holiday needs. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.